Hello, my friend. Welcome to this English listening practice. Today, you will listen to a beautiful story in simple English. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the story. Listen carefully. Repeat some sentences if you want. This will help you improve your English listening and speaking. Now, let's begin the story. Once upon a time, in a small village in India, there lived a boy named Arjun. Arjun was just 15 years old. He lived with his parents in a little house made of bricks and mud. His father was a farmer. His mother was a homemaker. Arjun loved his village. He loved the green fields, the fresh air, and the sound of birds in the morning. But he also had a big dream. Arjun wanted to speak English. He wanted to travel to different cities. He wanted to meet people from around the world. Every day, after school, Arjun would sit near the village pond with his notebook. He tried to write new English words. Sometimes he wrote them correctly. Sometimes he made mistakes. But he never gave up. One evening, while Arjun was practicing English words, a girl from the city came to the village. Her name was Meera. She was visiting her grandparents. Meera was 16 years old. She spoke good English because she studied in an English medium school. Arjun saw her near the pond and said softly, "Hello, what is your name?" Meera smiled and replied, "My name is Meera." "And you?" Arjun answered, "I am Arjun. I want to speak English." Meera laughed gently, not to make fun, but with kindness. She said, "That's wonderful. Don't worry, Arjun. I will help you." From that day, Meera and Arjun became friends. Every evening, they met near the pond. Meera taught Arjun small sentences. Arjun repeated them again and again. Here are some of the sentences Meera taught Arjun. My name is Arjun. I live in a village. I like to learn English. What is your name? How are you? At first, Arjun spoke slowly. His pronunciation was not clear. But Meera encouraged him. She said, "Don't worry about mistakes. Speak with confidence." Arjun practiced every day. He spoke while walking. He spoke while feeding the cows. He spoke while helping his mother in the kitchen. Little by little, his English improved. One day, there was an announcement in the village. A group of tourists from another country was coming. They wanted to see the farms and learn about village life. The headmaster of the school said, "We need someone to welcome them and talk in English. Who will do it?" All the children became quiet. No one wanted to try. They were afraid of speaking English. But Arjun raised his hand. He said, "Sir, I will try." Everyone looked at him with surprise. The headmaster smiled and said, "Very good, Arjun. You will speak tomorrow." That night, Arjun was nervous. He could not sleep. He thought, "What if I forget the words? What if they laugh at me?" Meera saw his worry and said, "Arjun, just remember this, speak slowly, smile, and don't be afraid. They will be happy that you tried." Arjun took a deep breath and nodded. The next morning, the tourists arrived. They were from England, America, and Australia. They carried cameras and smiled warmly. Arjun stood near the school gate with a garland of flowers. His hands were shaking. But he remembered Meera's words, "Smile and don't be afraid." He said, "Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our village. My name is Arjun. I am very happy to meet you." The tourists clapped and said, "Wow! Very good." Arjun continued, "This is our school. This is our farm. We grow wheat and rice. We love our village life." His voice became stronger. His confidence grew. The tourists listened carefully. They asked him questions. Arjun answered in simple English. One tourist asked, "What do you want to be in the future?" Arjun replied proudly, "I want to be a teacher. I want to teach English to children in villages." The tourists smiled and said, "Wonderful dream, young boy. You will do it." After the tourists left, the whole village clapped for Arjun. His father had tears in his eyes. He said, "Son, I am proud of you." The headmaster said, "You showed us that nothing is impossible." Meera also smiled and said, "See, Arjun, you did it. This is just the beginning." From that day, Arjun practiced English with more passion. He read small books. He listened to English stories. He wrote sentences every day. Years later, Arjun became an English teacher in his village. Children loved his classes. He always told them, "Don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are your teachers. Speak with courage." And so, the boy who once struggled with words became a guide for many others. My friend, this was the story of Arjun, the village boy with a big dream. Did you enjoy listening? Remember, just like Arjun, you can also improve your English step by step. Listen every day. Speak without fear. Practice simple sentences. And never give up. Thank you for listening to this story. I hope it inspires you to keep learning English. See you in the next lesson. Goodbye and happy learning.